Welcome to the North Shore Community Association's podcast, June 17th, 2022. Hello, this is Annie Lafrenière, the NSCA's Programs and Communications Coordinator. Today we will present an interview with Mederic O'Brien. If we remember, he organized a book sale back in May and we're checking up with him to see how it went. Then we will cover community events happening in June and July.
Today, we will be interviewing Mr. Mederic O'Brien from Sept-Îles. Mr. O'Brien coordinated a book sale in Sept-Îles on May 26th and 27th of this year. Welcome to our podcast, Mr. O'Brien.
Thank you.
Mr. O'Brien, would you like to tell us a little bit about how you came up with the idea of a used book sale and why you chose this venue to raise your funds?
Well, yes, I've been trying to find a permanent location for my collection of books. I offered him to several public libraries and was refused, probably because of COVID, and then decided that I would like to see at least my books being useful to some public organization. Absolutely. So I thought about a book sale that would use the profits for a nonprofit organization.
That's very commendable. How did the event go? Did you sell many books?
The event went very well. I was surprised to see the number of books that were donated by the Anglophone community. Actually, I think we had a total of in the 500 mark.
Oh, that's significant.
And books came in from baie-comeau and from Sept-Îles. One individual alone brought in 100 books. So it was quite an input by the community in bringing in books.
That's very rewarding to see that sort of support in the communities on the North Shore.
And as the word got out, I think more and more people, even on the last day, came up to me and said, well, will you accept my books? I learned about this late. So, yeah, there was no problem in collecting books.
That's awesome. What was the response from the community at large? Obviously, they were donating their books and they sort of gave pleasure knowing that these funds raised from the sale of your books were going to a charitable organization.
I was a bit disappointed about the actual turnout to buy books. There was a very small group compared to the size of the Anglophone population. Probably, I'd say less than 20 people turned out to buy books, but they were also very, very generous with the donations. And that was remarkable. I mean, people sent in donations even if they didn't come in. And so that was quite notable.
That's really good to hear because, maybe because of different restrictions or the comfort level of some people wanting to go out, they maybe just didn't attend in person, but still supported the call out.
And there was one little anecdote I'd like to report. Most of the elderly people said, we're trying to find a way to get rid of our books.
Yeah, sometimes we collect a few over the years, don't we?
Yes, exactly.
What was the response from, I understand you donated the funds to Les Amis des Sables. What was their response?
We went there this morning with the donation, and the Director General was extremely pleased to receive that, as well as some of the workers who came and had pictures taken with us. They were very, very excited to see that the Anglophone community was contributing to their upkeep as well. I think they appreciated that overall, that this little input was very well appreciated by the crew, by the staff.
It's rewarding for yourself to see that as well. But what prompted you to choose this particular center?
Well, looking around Sept-Îles, there are several nonprofit organizations, but I'm not so familiar with most of them. This center did take care of several ex-members of the NSCA over the years, and several members of our family as well. And I was amazed, just impressed with the kind of care and warmth and personal attention that was given by the personnel of that center. And so bearing all that in mind, it was quite natural for me to think of them first.
Yeah, les limites, I'm sorry, I'm probably not pronouncing that. Limites des sables. That's
Les
a
limes,
palliative care center.
yes. Les limes des sables.
Limes des sables. Yes, that's right. See, there's my Anglophone.
Les limes des sables.
Was there anything else that you'd like to discuss? Like someone made just making specific comments about your donations or the book sale in itself?
Well, two things. One was I was very impressed. I received a phone call from a donor who offered a significant amount of money, and that was impressive. The other thing was that most of the people that came to the book sale suggested to me that the same thing should be done probably in November, closer to Christmas, to make, they would make great Christmas gifts, and thought that I might get better input. So we packed all our books away, but we will reconsider and probably have another book sale in November.
That's a wonderful idea. And then probably a different charitable organization to donate to. That way you get to know more of the organizations in your community.
Yes, indeed.
Well, on behalf of the NSCA, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to speak with us about the valuable service that you have provided in your community. And I'm wishing you a great afternoon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. O'Brien.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
In Sept-Îles, this Saturday, June 18th, weather permitting, join Amber for a walk at the Squirrel Trail. We will meet in the parking lot at 10 a.m. If it's mucky but not raining, bring boots and a sweater or light coat as the bugs will be bad. If it does rain, we will meet at the same time at the NSCA office in Sept-Îles and celebrate Father's Day. We will have a snack, create a craft, and play. Please let Amber know ASAP if you will be attending this Saturday so we can plan accordingly for snacks. Organized by Sept-Îles in the Guy Carbonneau Arena in Sept-Îles, come out Sunday, June 19th for a free family day to celebrate Father's Day. There will be makeup for children, horse rides, animations, inflatable games, crafts, door prizes, and more. Food will be available for purchase on site. Treat yourself to a cultural experience at Quebec's most prestigious painting symposium in baie-comeau with over 30 artists and more than 300 paintings on exhibit. From 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. starting June 22nd, there will be art exhibitions, painting technique demonstrations, educational activities, and opportunities to talk with the artists. Visit their Facebook page for more information and presentations of the artists. From July 6 to 9, Festival au Grand Air will be held in Parc des Pionniers, one of baie-comeau's loveliest sites. This July festival features a diverse lineup of great music by renowned artists, local arts and crafts, and activities for the whole family. Festival activities revolve around the themes of water and the great outdoors, which are defining features of the côte-nord region. Odyssey Artistique is certainly busy this summer with events planned in Les Bergeronnes and Les Escoumins. On July 9th in Les Escoumins, catch one of 3 summer full moon rises and listen to a delightful concert where jazz numbers combine with whale sounds offshore. The other dates are August 13th and September 10th. Over the course of 5 days, from July 13th to 17th, in Les Bergeronnes, artists and the public interact in a casual setting through a series of music-related activities. This cultural and musical adventure features master classes for adults and children, workshops, an art exhibit, musical brunches, and 5 nighttime concerts at the Wooden Church, which is renowned for its exceptional acoustics. This original and friendly festival has a unique atmosphere, far removed from anything you'll ever experience at a traditional concert hall. From July 14th to 17th is Vieux Quai en Fête in Sept-Îles. This free family festival features more than 75 activities over 4 days, including inflatable games, shows, street entertainers, and surprises galore. From July 21st to 24th, the Family Festival in Havre-st-Pierre is the summer's must-attend. Each year, this waterfront event brings together the young and the young at heart for many fun-filled activities. They look forward to welcoming you. And this is the end of this week's podcast. We would like to remind you to stay informed by visiting our Facebook page, as all services and activities are subject to change if unexpected situations arise. If you have comments or suggestions for our bi-weekly podcast, you can email us or reach out to us through Facebook. We would like to thank our sponsor for this podcast, the Secrétariat aux relations avec les Québécois d'expression anglaise.